What's that? Are you f***ing kidding me? Come on, guys, step out. Who's all in there with you guys? Come on, come on.
The first crack in Guillermo's story appeared. He acknowledged knowing the kids and explained how they ended up in his building as questions continued to narrow in on his version of events.
So I appreciate you being quite honest, and I'm going to be quite honest with you too. Basically, what I'm getting at is there was a little bit more to that. You know, they're going to have their story, you're going to have your side as well, which is okay. The part that I'm missing is that when they came out, they had injuries.
I don't know nothing about that.
No? Okay. They didn't cause it to one another?
It was probably from home. They're probably getting that from home.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like abused at home?
Probably. You never. Everything's different behind closed doors. You know?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. What if I was to tell you that they did not have those injuries when they left home?
I couldn't. I'm not telling you.
Okay. I want you to, like, toma tu tiempo. Toma tu tiempo. Think. Maybe things happen kind of quick. But those injuries, they got them when they were at that cross space, when they were in the backyard.
Probably trying to get into the cross space.
With the amount of stuff they had, you're a smart guy. You would be able to be like, especially if you want to be a cop, you would look at it and you'd be like, absolutely not. Like, that happened a different way. So what they're saying is basically that you hit them. Were you like trying to teach them a lesson? Like, were you mad at them that they were trying to mess with you, punk you? And like, were you doing that to kind of teach them a lesson? Kind of in a way they deserved it? Asking for it? Yeah. I mean, with them being the way they are, I can see that happen. That's what happened. What you hit them with?
Un cinto.
¿Un cinto? ¿Y el palo?
No, un cinto nomás.
¿Cinto como de estos? ¿Tuyo o de ellos?
De ellos.
Okay. No sé si a ti te lo dijeron, ¿verdad? Pero tal vez creciendo mi mamá y estás presionando los botones.
Yeah.
You're pushing the buttons.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that kind of what happened? Yeah.
She knew exactly what she was doing. She had weaponized his desire to be a cop against him and used it to influence his actions when needed.
Tell me what happened with you getting a hold of their phone and recording it. What led to that?
I just told him, "Can I see your phone?" And I recorded it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the whole phone thing happened, so they didn't have a phone no more because you had the phone for recording them. Do you remember what you did with that phone?
No, I don't.
No. Do you think it probably stayed back in the backyard, crawl space?
I'm just gonna be honest. I threw that motherfucker. I threw it over the fence.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just to like over the fence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after recording?
After I was getting back to
Okay.
do the yard work.
Okay. Did you throw it kind of so like they wouldn't call the cops or they wouldn't be found?
The cops were already there and they were gonna try to find and do everything to, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, cause.
So what was the point of throwing it then?
Because the sheriffs who know what they know, and the ones that don't know already, you can just clearly see them.
So what was your reasoning for throwing it over? Was it so they wouldn't call for help?
No. They didn't need to call for help.
No.
I'm telling you how it is. I'm being honest. They didn't need to call for help.
So why didn't you give the phone back?
On that part, on the phone, for the phone, the reason why I threw it is because all these little assholes in uniform already just be, you know, getting everybody worked up.
So
I'm not even gonna lie. Not my emotions, but what is it called? My like adrenaline.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. There's probably a lot of cops, a lot of people. Yeah, I can only imagine. Did you not want them to see you have possession of that phone?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because of what you recorded or why?
No.
Guillermo's story is falling apart. But even after 90 minutes of interrogation, there was still one thing he wouldn't admit to: physically trapping the children in the crawl space. However, by this point, he's starting to realize that now it's him that's trapped by his own story. And Detective Mendoza saw an opportunity.
That I had for you that didn't make sense was when they were found, that exact same tin that you're describing was covering it, but there was large rocks on top of it.
No,
Where
there was
did you
only
get-
one.
Oh, just one?
Yeah.
Okay, where did you get that rock from?
That rock was already on there.
Be a smart guy. In order for somebody to go in there, the hole needs to be open. They go in there, who placed that there? And where did you get the rock from? Please be honest.
I put it on there.
Okay. Where did you get the rock from?
Right there, that same place.
Is it usually what you guys use to keep it closed?
What was that? Yeah.
Okay.
That's what, the rock right there is what we use to keep it closed.
Okay. How big was the rock?
It was pretty big.
Yeah. So would it prevent them from like coming out?
Not really, because it was already open. And I don't know how it got closed.
Again, men will be a smart man. If they're inside, they can't close it. So if they remain there, because they were inside, fully inside when the cops got there. So obviously they couldn't get out because of the rock. Did you tell them that's where they were gonna stay?
Hey, tell
But by placing the rock, your intention was to keep them in there.
No.
What was your intention?
You don't see what I did.
Well, no.
Literally right there and then.
Yeah. You think they would have let it go, like whatever? Or what do you think was gonna happen after?
They probably should. They probably have.
They would have just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You think that was gonna scare them, to just flush it out? Was that the purpose? The goal that you were trying to teach them a lesson? You hit them 3 times.
I did.
Those marks
I did hit them 3
Or
times.
no, 3 times,
I
right?
did beat their ass 3 times. I'll be honest with that.
Okay.
But never. I did not have any other intentions of doing anything else to them. I promise.
Finally, the detectives believed they'd gotten the full truth from Guillermo. As for the cartel claims from before, it seems like nothing other than a scare tactic he used to terrify the kids. Guillermo was eventually hit with felony robbery with a deadly weapon ×3, kidnapping ×3, kidnapping with substantial bodily harm ×3, battery with a weapon resulting in substantial bodily harm ×2, child abuse with substantial bodily harm ×2, child abuse ×3, misdemeanor false imprisonment ×3, and his cash bond was set at $972,500. Ultimately, he was found guilty and sentenced to a minimum of 15 years in prison.